Welcome back to the Nose Plays Northgard. Today, I'm kind of feeling like doing something a little different, so I've been playing Northgard a little bit off camera for the last week, and I think it's time to check out the Ragnarok content. I actually have not played the Ragnarok map yet, so this will be a first-time experience for me. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a game of Ragnarok. And we're going to play with the faction that I have the most experience playing with because I have no idea how hard this is going to be. I have won a couple of games on medium difficulty the last week. I haven't really been playing on hard. Just trying to get back into the feel of it, and medium definitely feels pretty easy, so it's time to go ahead and up the difficulty. Let's go ahead and get our scout camp in. I like to zoom out and press the letter I on the keyboard to get the information panel to show up. It tells you how many building slots you have, the pace of your building, and a lot of other good information. I don't typically build a house in the first territory right away. I'm going to right click all of these guys and then click on there to get our 2 scouts. Right click our scouts and get them both searching the same tile here. We'll probably build a woodcutter's lodge very soon. Alright, let's get one of you over there, one of you over here. What do we got? This is good enough, so we're going to go ahead and buy this with our gold. And now we'll build our first house. I just need one of you. Get him over there. Get him over there. What do we got over here? Stone. Okay. I don't really need that tile just yet, so we're going to hold off on buying it. But what I do need is a woodcutter's lodge. Yep, that was the right call. If this tile had had a forest in it, we might have considered doing something a little differently. Alright, so we do have a couple of wolves nearby that we're going to have to deal with here pretty soon. Let's get one woodcutter for now. I could build this fisherman's hut, but we don't really need it until wintertime. It has no benefit until winter, so that's when we want to get it down, is probably right around this month here. Alright, Scout has explored a new area. Let's keep him moving right along. Looks like we got another wolf camp here. We're going to want to take that. Mining the stone is also not a really big thing for me right now. What I really want to do is get enough money to build a training camp. Let's keep this scout moving. And once we get that, we can clear all these wolves over here. This makes a nice choke point, because there's only one way into this back region, it looks like. So if we can take this tile, we'll have a nice tile that we can set up a lot of defense in, and hopefully not have to worry about being attacked from the rear. There is a chance that this connects to something else, but it's very unlikely. It looks like we're in the bottom corner of the map here, so we'll be able to grab all this at our leisure. Yeah. Which means we definitely want to focus on moving this direction with our expansion first, and then we'll come back and grab those as we can. Alright, now that we have our camp, I have enough money for 2 soldiers. That's enough to clear at least these 2 tiles. And maybe this one as well. worked out really well. We gotta kill that wolf in its entirety before the other wolf got to us. Let's get this guy in the front. Let's see if we can't do something similar here. Alright, cool. We should be able to get this. Nice. Alright, so far so good. Now we have 3 tiles here. This one probably holds the most value for me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and colonize it. And we're going to call our first settler back to do that. These guys don't really need to be warriors anymore for a little while, so we're going to send them back to gather food since we're running at a deficit. And we're not quite at the point where I want to build this fishing hut yet. What we really need to build is our healer's hut, which we just got enough wood for. I'm debating which tile to put that in. I think I'm going to put it over here, since we don't have a lot of other things over here right now. We're going to want to build another house over here very, very soon. And getting this guy will help speed up the pace. We're probably going to take trading posts to gain some more crowns, because crowns is how we're paying for everything right now, and we're really, really low on crowns. These buildings will actually put us at a deficit here pretty soon. So that's the path we'll probably start down. Are going to be building ships very soon. I got 1, 2... I don't think this is an ocean tile, but it might be. It doesn't look like it. So this scout, as soon as he finishes, he's coming back. Scavenge that, and then hopefully we'll be able to get him healing as well. Another healer. We'll try to make sure when he gets in our territory here, set these to him. I want to make sure he gets healed up before he leaves. Alright, so far so good. I want to be expanding this direction and at least grab this tile as quickly as possible. We can already see green over here. Winter's coming. Alright, let's go ahead, and the next thing we're going to build is that fisherman's hut. I want you over here on this side. Let's get that fisherman hut down. And that should finish right before winter starts. We do need more houses, that's what's going down next. Let's get another woodcutter. Our food supply should be good enough, especially once we get these 2 fishermen here. Just in time for winter. Alright, so may want to bring this guy back. That's going to be enough wood to build the house we need. And we'll build it right there. Get that built. And for now, get him back over there. Try to get as much of that explored as we can. Shipbuilding. Sharp axes. I'm gonna go with sharp axes for now. We have enough to grab another territory. I want to grab this one. Build our first harbor. Where do I want to stick it? Where'd he go? Okay, yeah, he's just grabbing this one now. Backspace will take you back to your territory if you're ever need to get back here quickly. These guys can now get over here and make food. Alright, this guy needs to maybe consider coming back. We should have enough food to get through this winter. Super duper worried about it. But so far things are going pretty well. We're going to start exploiting our economy a little bit. I want to put another harbor over here if I can. Unfortunately, in order to do that, we really need to get some food buildings built. So we're going to build a couple of hunters' lodges. Quick order. And then I'm going to grab this one. Build a second hunter's lodge. And then we'll get our ship off and running. We're gonna need one more house here pretty soon. I may have to build a second woodcutter's lodge, because that's definitely our biggest bottleneck right now is the wood. But getting these hunters going is going to be important. Healers. A little bit of micromanagement there. Save my bacon. And let's see. He's at full health. He is not. Let's get this guy back and make him a healer. Do you have 2 healers right now? Yeah, we do. Okay. We also need to get some of our sailors going here. Alright, let's start raiding. Mining efficiency would be good. Shipbuilding would also be good. Let's go with mining efficiency first, then we'll go with shipbuilding and carpentry mastery. That's pretty much the fastest way you can get the most out of your stone. And then we need to get a house, because we are getting really close to capping out again. I have a house over there. I don't have a house over here. Unfortunately, this only has 2 building slots. So let's go ahead and get the mine down first. Need to get this healing done. I'm actually going to take one of these guys and make him... And we're going to move him over here. Where are we being attacked? What the heck is that? Oh, it's just a wolf. Alright. Taking care of that. Let's get some more hunters, because that's going to give us a little bit more food. But we need to get that house down. Can we grab this region? Yeah, that'll do it. Then we can get a house over here. Alright. So far, so good. Since I have the option of getting the iron first, I'm actually going to build a mine over here too and start mining the iron first. And we're up to 16, but we're about to get another couple of slots here. We do need to keep pushing forward. He's injured now. We should probably bring him back. We'll bring him back over here for now. This is the closest point at which we can change him back to a villager. Actually, we'll send him to become a healer, because I need a healer anyways. So I probably should have just waited and built this mine first. Kind of forgot that I had it. I also didn't realize that this was an entryway, so we do actually have 2 choke points that we're going to have to defend. But shipbuilding is going to be good for us, and then carpentry mastery is going to make our mining efforts really efficient. That's kind of the best way that I like to do it. I don't know if it's always the best way, but it seems like the most efficient way to get going with, at least with the Raven clan. Now I have enough, I don't have quite enough people, but I have enough to get another sailor going. And so what I'm going to probably do is build a second harbor. And then let's get a little bit of iron mining going. One of the changes from the earlier versions of the game is iron ore used to increase the amount of ore that miners could extract. Pretty sure that was the case. Now that is no longer the case. What happens instead is that miners are able to mine more quickly, and so your rate of collection is higher. Let's make you a scout. What in the world? Where did these guys come from? We're gonna need some help. Let's get over here. Holy moly, these guys are strong. Need some woodcutters over here too. Wow, what are these guys? Spectral warriors, huh? Yeah, even with a 4-on-1, we can barely keep up with them. Let's go ahead and get a feast going. Get our woodcutters back over here. Get our hunter back over here. Alright, now we're back to happy for a minute. We almost have the 5 that we need. There it is. We're going to improve the tools of miners first. And now we're going to significantly increase. Good grief. Alright, I'm going to move out of here. I need my 2 hunters. Look at that. Take this guy down. Back over there. Make sure I've got 2 healers. I think one of them might have died yet. Let's get a second healer going. Our food and wood look okay for the winter as long as we don't have a blizzard, which it does not look like we do. So we should be okay there. I do need to finish this construction, but it's not critical. We don't have the people quite yet to put on boats anyways. Our money situation is pretty good. I could grab another piece of territory if I wanted to. We do need to clear this and this off at some point as well. Alright, the scout is doing a good job. So far I'm feeling like we're doing okay. There's definitely some micromanagement involved here. We have 2 sets of hunters right now, so this is going to provide us the most gain. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And the next 5 I'm probably going to use on my sorry. The next 5 we're probably going to use on buying our warlord. We have the money, we just need to get the iron for it. Alright, he's still doing fine. Food is actually doing really well. To only be at -3 right now in the game during winter is pretty good. We do have a rat infestation, so we're going to want to build our first silo here pretty soon. Now would actually be a good time to start getting it built. So before I forget, let's go ahead and get that going. We could also get somebody back over here as soon as we get this healing done. Put you over there, put you over there. Now that everybody's healed up for a moment. And go ahead and get you over here to build that silo. That will help with the rats. Alright, this scout's injured, so we'll want to keep an eye on him when he finishes. We'll want to try and bring him back. We also have this to finish building. I guess we could do that with them. Woodcutters can come help. We lost our miner, unfortunately. Alright, we need you back here, mining. And we're gonna need some healers. Actually, let's get you healing. That's probably enough iron for now, so let's send him over here to mine. Alright, we have the money for this guy. And we have enough to improve tools. The next set of tools that I want to improve are the fisherman tools for food. That way we're getting more food even in the summertime. Alright, and now we're going to look to start upgrading buildings. One one of the things that I want to do with him is start clearing tiles. So we want to clear all of these tiles back here, and he should be able to handle this no problem. We're not going to have the money to claim them, but if we can clear the wolves, we won't have to worry about being attacked from the rear anymore. Of course, as soon as I go in here to attack. Which region? Up here? Alright, let's get these guys in here. What are you doing? Come on. Get in here. Alright. So he managed to get that territory. His health is in pretty good shape, but he's not going to be able to take on 5 wolves by himself. So we're going to have to move him over there for now. Our scout, probably... let's try and finish this. He may not be able to do it. If he manages it, we need to bring him back so we can heal him. Okay. We have 1 free villager. I don't have anybody mining down here, or I do. I do have one. Never mind. We'll get the healer over there. Stop running. I need to check that. What button is that? Cancel order is X. Okay, so if you accidentally make a selection that you didn't want, you could press X to cancel it. It's a new key binding that came out, I think, with the Snake Clan patch, and it's really helpful if you remember to use it. I have enough to improve tools again. Woodcutters would be good, so would sailors. We'd only have 2 of each. I really need to get my woodcutter lodge upgraded, so that's going to be where we're going next. This upgraded, it's going to give us 3 more villagers, and that's going to give us the ability to get this very, very soon. 3 more villagers does allow us a few other options. I can make another scout, and we can bring this guy back to here. The scout, go ahead and grab that, and then we're done with scouts for a while. We can demolish this building because we've gotten everything we can out of it. And the rats came through. Make sure we got our 2 healers to deal with the sicknesses. Alright, so now's a good time to start upgrading a few buildings. We want to get this upgraded. We don't need 3 woodcutters right now, but having the ability to go 3 woodcutters is beneficial. We do finally have the guys we need to go do this. And our happiness is going to be taken care of shortly. That's going to definitely improve our income. I may have to bring that guy off. Alright. This is going to keep spawning wolves until we take it. I don't have enough to... exotic goods? Yes. And the blessing or the stone. Let's just go with the happiness for now. Try to get one of these buildings upgraded. Did we get the woodcutter lodge upgraded? We did. Let's go ahead and get this upgraded. bring all of these guys back here for now. We'll want to get another silo up. We have enough to do it. Build a second silo here. We can't really do that just yet. We're only going to be able to build a silo in this territory. Let's get another miner to get that done a little more quickly. Upgrading the healing lodge would be beneficial because it increases the rate at which we heal people. We could also get one of these guys over here doing that. Our food is outstanding at the moment. The fishermen really don't need to be fishermen all the time, only during the winter really. So let's see, what can we do? Let's go ahead and get one of these fishermen making wood for us, because wood is still probably our biggest bottleneck. And this is about the time we want to start considering the lighthouse. How many free people do we have? 2. Soon to be a couple more. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade one of our harbors. And we're gonna add another sailor to that. Alright, this is now finished. We can take those 2 miners, turn them into villagers for the moment. And then we're 1 stone shy. We need to develop this area in order to build anything in it, and we do want to do that. Because I need another mine over here. Ah, green has got this territory now. Okay. So we definitely want to build a defensive tower over here. Build it as far away from the border as possible. And that means we really need to get moving over here. Alright, I actually have enough gold to finish this now. Want to remember to put our fishermen back on the fisherman hut here in a second. Alright, somebody's trading with us. That's good for us. Medicine is really useful. Because then I do not have to... Get those 2 over there. 2 over there, 2 over there. We don't have winter coats. This building isn't all that useful, so I can go ahead and demo it. We're not going to be scouting anything else, I don't think, for the rest of the game. I do want to upgrade that and get another sailor over there. You guys can come help. Alright, let's take a look at our situation here once everybody gets back to work. Food is fine. We will be in a blizzard, it looks like. Oh, volcanic eruption. Well, that's interesting. Stone. Okay. So it looks like we got 2 stones that dropped. 3 stones that dropped. Close around the rock. Mine quickly or face the threat within. Awesome. So we're going to have to mine these quickly or they're going to deal damage to us. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to mine all of them very quickly, but can we build another mine? I can't even build a mine over here. Try to get it down to at least 1. Oh, I can see the threat. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time. It's a good thing I pulled those guys off of there. Alright, winter is almost over. Victory conditions. I mean, we're on pace to do okay. We really need to get another mine built over here. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get this done. I have a feeling we are not. How quickly? Yeah, that's not even close to happening. Oh, we might get these done. It looks like we're gonna have to fight the last one though. Alright, all of this stone is gonna allow us to upgrade a few things. Take journeyman, or we can start getting better weapons. I think weapons are going to be important here very soon. The miners go heal. Go mine over there. Alright. You guys get over here and mine this guy. You need to go back and fish. Let's get another silo over here now. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, that's not as scary as I thought it would be. Having our hero here is going to allow us to get this taken care of. We're going to want to go with Guardian, I think. So this is a new mechanic that was out of the game, which allows you to kind of specialize. That was kind of a waste, but we kind of knew that would be the case. Where do we want to send these guys for now? I guess just there. Let's get some silos upgraded here. Our Food situation is very, very good. This is interesting. We might be able to take that. Let's go ahead and get a couple of warriors. Where's our hero at? Did our hero die to that thing? I did not see that. He did. Well, let's see if we can't take this. This would be a good territory to move forward into. We might be able to get it because there's not a lot of time left on the clock. So we can go ahead and buy this. Build a new defensive tower. Forward settle that a little bit. Definitely need to get him. We don't have any access to iron. That is a problem. That is a big problem. We can solve that problem, sort of, kind of solve that problem. With this building, where do I want to put it? Probably here? How's our pop cap look? We're close to the top, but we can build some trading posts. We definitely need to build the lighthouse and get this started. So, stay there. I'm not sure what our end game is going to be right now. It looks like it could be wisdom if we can keep this tile. We could also go trade, but I think we're a little late to get on the trade bandwagon. We'll see. I need these guys. We want to get this territory locked up. That's going to be really hard to do with 6 wolves and a golem. You know what? We're going to change that up, and we're going to this here. Yeah. What the world? Where are you going? Journeyman? Yep. Freya's Blessing. Nope. We want the iron because I need to rebuy my hero. Alright. Let's get my warband down here and finish grabbing this. That's almost built. That one is built. We can upgrade that because it's a front line. We can upgrade this because it'll be front line as well. Another thing we can start doing is exploring the coast now that we have Journeyman. As we get more of the coast explored, we'll get a little bit more happiness, potentially. And let's get that miner. Just turn him back into a village here for now. we can improve the tools of sailors. That should have happened a long time ago. Yeah, we're just going to let this tile kind of defend itself. Our food is capped out, even with 2 silos. We could build a 3rd silo, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do here. And we're going to build our first trading post over here. And considering our situation, grab these guys and start clearing this. We'll probably clear about 1 or 2 wolves at a time. Yeah, we did that at the wrong time. That, and then move these guys to the front lines. So now there's only 2 tiles that we really have to defend, and we have a bunch of sheep. Move these to the most populated tiles. There are 3 people working this tile. Let's move one of them there, and one of them there. Alright, so these guys kind of need to be here so they can defend these 2 tiles pretty quickly. We need more houses, so let's upgrade one of these, and that'll give us a couple more population slots, and we don't have to build a house right away. We do have all of this land back here that we can build more trading posts, and in fact, we want to start trading. Trade wood, we could trade stone. We got a ton of stone. Let's trade wood for now. No, let's trade food for now with Keld, because Keld's our neighbor. We want to start building good relations with them so they're not as likely to attack us. I don't know if that will work, but we do have 3 sailors in both of these. And we do have not quite enough to build a better trade route just yet. But we can upgrade both of these buildings here in the near future. So we got a lot of people not doing anything significant, so let's go ahead and get a bunch of those on there. Let's get this upgraded as soon as we get the wood. We're at -1 on our wood. That's just because of the winter, which is almost over. So even with the 3 and the upgraded axes, we're not able to keep up the pace. We are probably going to have to build another woodcutter lodge. Maybe not, though. Upgrading this would also be good. Let's get a couple of villagers over there working that. Alright, looks like we're going to get a spawn in that tile. That's the only tile, so let's go ahead and move our army over there for now. I'm going to move that sheep to that tile because there's a lot of people here. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this tile as well. Defensive strategy is going to be important for us, because we're basically holding on for Go ahead and start that trade route. That's going to increase the rate at which we gain trade. We also have a lot of food still, so anything else I want to do? I definitely want to upgrade both of these buildings. Maybe get more workers on them. Population is close to capping again. Let's go ahead and grab that. We still have a ton of stone, so I'm not really worried about stone. Yeah, wood is still our big bottleneck. Even with 3 of these guys, we just can't seem to keep up with the rate at which we want to spend it. I could buy some wood. Let's do that. Plenty of money, right? Another one of these guys over here. And can we buy some more? Not yet. That was kind of unnecessary. I misclicked that, but that's fine. Okay. Can upgrade that. That gives us a little bit more food. Build another trading post and start trading more food here pretty soon. So far, so good. Still have all this territory to build more trading posts into, houses, all that good stuff if we need to. We're actually getting really close to needing another house, so let's go ahead and build one. Build a house right there. Can I upgrade this yet? 80. We just spent it all on that house. Can I buy more wood? Nope. Can I spend a little bit of gold searching for territory, trade partners, maybe get another point of happiness from journeyman? Yes, we can definitely do that. And while he's at it, I'm going to have him just go ahead and build another house over in this territory. And that way we don't have to worry about population for a while and just keep growing. I will slow this down just a hair, but not too concerned about it. Alright, so now it's just a matter of can we defend our borders? We need to get this up to level 2. Well, actually, our warband is already grown. I forget where that's at. Up here. So we actually have 8. We can have a warband of up to 8 right now. We don't even need to upgrade this. Although, upgrading this does give us 5% more attack. The other thing that I would really like to do is maybe get them the iron boost to our warriors, but... Alright, cool. Alright, sailors have explored new areas. Let's just keep that rolling and get stone covered. Get that upgraded now. Get another person over there. Let's build another trading post. We're going to start snowballing our advantage. Do I need to upgrade this? I probably should. What do we want? Feeling safe gives us happiness. Gear up gives us money. Hearthstone reduces firewood consumption. Let's do Hearthstone. Especially in the wintertime, that'll be important. Move him over here. We're capped out on food again. Let's see about building another food trade route with hacks. Need stone. Do we have access to any more stone? I don't think we did. I think we got it all. No stone, no stone. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy stone if we want any. Where? These guys over there, they probably don't even need it. Yeah, they'll be fine right here. Kind of split the difference between these two locations. Wow, we went through all of our stone already. Sure. Buy a little bit of stone. Let's upgrade this. Let's get one more fisherman. And that's going to put us back to positive. Yeah, that's just crazy. Population-wise, we're good for a little while. Happiness-wise, we're good for a little while. This is definitely done again, so let's go ahead and explore a little bit more. That trade route's fine as it is. So, yeah, we're still in pretty good shape overall. I could go ahead and get some more. Let's go ahead and get 2 more. Check out the victory conditions. We're definitely in the lead on all of the victory conditions, so we're looking like we're in a really good place here. Yeah, I think we can just settle in. The ability to play more defensively, specifically with the military upgrades, is really important. Yeah, this is really good because with that Hearthstone, we're not using as much wood, so we're staying positive even in the winter. Our food supply is so big right now that even at minus 26 for the whole winter, we're not going to run out of food, which means we can keep our trade routes running, which means we can keep our gold income high. And that's exactly what we're going to do. One thing that we may do, we have to buy 5 more stone in order to upgrade that building and put another worker down there, but we can do that. Technology-wise, I'm thinking we'd probably take improved trade routes because it increases market supply, and so you can actually get more stuff. I believe it increases the rate at which the market builds supply, which is really helpful in some situations. Feeling safe wouldn't be terrible. This isn't going to be useful because we're not keeping a stockpile of coin. We're lowering our gathering. Like, I could stop this trade route and build a huge stockpile of coin, but we don't really want to do that. Oh dear. Yeah, they're creating quite an army there. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more soldiers just so we have some defenses, because yellow's probably going to attack us now that they've taken this down. And I'm going to go ahead and switch this toggled over here so I can keep an eye on green's army and yellow's army. Green likes us. Yellow is not so fond of us yet, but That means we're much more likely to get in a fight with green. I could start organizing feasts too. I'm going to wait until summer to do our first feast. Let's get these guys out of here so they're not getting killed. These guys back over here. Not really looking to start a war with anybody. 6 of 8. Yeah, we just need to be strong enough to hold off an invasion for a few. Our food is definitely negative again because we don't have as many people working. We'll go with that. So we don't have as many villagers. As your population gets bigger and bigger, you need more villagers. Having lots of warriors also takes more food up, I think. We can't run this way forever, which means I really need to do something with these guys. So let's go ahead and see how we fare. Did not fare very well in that fight. But that's okay. We softened them up and we lowered our food income, and we gained another rank in our defensive ability. So now we're going to be better at defending. The first one of these guys, we're going to have to send them immediately and make more soldiers, but sometimes strategically fighting your enemy like that is good. We really don't want him to get that built. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Not going to be able to do much about that, unfortunately, but... the other thing we can do if our food gets really bad is we can stop running one of these trade routes for food and maybe start running it for wood. That's another option. Let's keep exploring. We don't have too much of the map left to uncover. And we have some more iron. We can improve lore masters or merchants. Merchants is going to be really good for us. Yeah, that's a good time to hit a feast, and during this feast, let's bump this up to the highest trade route that we can get. You can see we're well ahead of everybody else on these two. Really what we have to look out for is a famed victory from blue, or from yellow, I mean. We're blue, duh. To just keep throwing people here so we have some defenses. We could buy a number of things. I'm not sure what exactly is going to be best for us. We're actually running at negative, so I'm going to change this trade route back down to that one. Can I upgrade this? I could. Let's consider doing that. So if I buy the stone, I can upgrade this, and I can get one more merchant working. And that's going to put us up enough that I think once he gets there, we should go positive. Yeah. And so at this pace, nobody can catch us, because we will complete the lighthouse at this pace faster than anybody else can. And because we're positive on our gold, we can continue this indefinitely as long as we don't get attacked. Even if we lose territory, as long as we don't lose this territory, or maybe this one, because that's going to cripple our food, we're in pretty good shape. We're on the very edge of what we can afford. Okay, we have uncovered the entire map now, or at least as much of it as we can without advanced level scouts. Our happiness is super high. We don't even have any happiness buildings. Our population is not quite capped because of these 2 extra houses. We're doing good. The only other thing that I would consider doing now is building another marketplace over here and getting even more merchants rolling, so we can get this trade victory under control and just completely win the game by year 6, I think. Probably the most likely scenario. We do have an earthquake coming up, so stockpiling wood would be nice, which we're doing just fine with. Green is still very happy with us, yellow not so much, but we did fight them recently. I kind of want to stop my trade route with yellow and start up one with red, so let's build a trade route with yellow's the one that's most likely to get in a fight with us at this point. They don't have a very big army yet. Build a marketplace. Down here. If we start to see all of these guys group up over here, we'll have to be concerned about what they're trying to do. As I say that, here they all come. Red is over here as well. We got legendary hero. It's probably worth grabbing just to improve our defense. We can get one more feast in here. That going. Ship came back with a bunch of stone. That's good. We can use that stone to upgrade this building. And get a third merchant over there, and then accelerate our trade route even further. Let's just make sure that this is still on the highest level. It is. Yeah, I think this is basically just sit here and wait till we win. I don't think anybody can stop us. An earthquake's not going to stop us. We will want to keep a couple of villagers around just so that we have the ability to repair things But yeah, this is looking like a pretty quick victory. Might even do it before the end of this year. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Our money cap is going up and up and up and up, so let's buy some of this. Improve the tools. Our soldiers. And we need 40 more gold. We'll get that soon enough. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that building since we got all that stone. That's going to make our warriors just a little bit tougher. And then we'll look at building a stockpile up again here and move that sheep over there for now. Alright, that earthquake's going to come here any second. We're going to need to repair a couple of buildings. Might even take one of these guys off. We'll see. Alright, this is looking pretty good so far. Get that one repaired. What else? Get that one repaired. And then you can get that one repaired. Alright, that's taken care of. That was easy enough. Yep, we're gonna do it early in the 6th year. Trade victory. Probably my favorite type of victory. I don't know, I really like the lore victory as well. Those are the two that I generally end up going for, but I usually play the factions that are less militarily inclined, so I don't do a lot of the other ones. The map victory is one I've done a number of times as well, and I do enjoy that one. The Yggdrasil map victory is really easy with the Goat Clan. If you happen to get that paired up, that can go really well for you. Go ahead and get that repaired. Do we have enough money to do anything significant? Not really. So yeah, now it's just a matter of sit here and wait. I mean, the only thing we could do is build more trading posts, but at this point it's really moot. Nobody's going to catch us. And this is on hard difficulty. The Ragnarok map only allows for hard difficulty. So that's kind of important to note. Guess we could go ahead and grab a bunch of warriors and organize another feast. Look at that income. What do they have here? They have militia. Okay, so they went with the same trait that we did, the defensive trait. We never got our military up high enough to actually activate the last part of this, but Call to Arms basically converts your normal civilians into a militia unit, which is better than a civilian, but not quite as good as a militia. There you have it. This was actually my 30th win with the Raven clan, so I've played with them quite a bit. But yeah, I really enjoy this game still play it off and on, off camera. Figured I'd go ahead and do one today for you guys since I've been enjoying it again, and go ahead and put that up for the channel. I have kind of, I don't want to say lost interest, but I've lost some energy playing some of the other games. I do still want to continue the Endless Legend and the Age of Wonders series, but I'm not getting a lot of views on either of those right now. And I think part of it's just because I'm losing my energy and I'm not as excited to play them. I haven't been able to keep it up. And things have gotten a little busy for me in life as well, outside of gaming. So, but I will continue to play games and post videos occasionally. It might not be as quick as it has been, but I'm definitely going to try to get at least one video out a week. And maybe 2 or 3 if I can keep the energy up. So, thanks for all the support, and please leave comments in the section below. I know it's been a while since I played Northgard, so if you really like this and you want to see more of it, let me know. I'm definitely down to play a little bit more Northgard for you guys, because I do enjoy this game. And it's still a lot of fun for me, even after having it for over a year now? Almost 2 years? I think it's been a year and a half. So anyways, until next time, this has been The Nose Plays. You guys have a great day.